Here comes question 17. We have x to the exponent, which is 7/8, times x to the exponent, which is 1/8. Since here we have a bases are the same, x and x, so we simply need to add the exponents. And then we have a x to the 7 plus 1/8, which is x to the 8/8, and which is x to the first exponent. That's just x. So the answer here is the third one. The x, final answer is just x. That was 18. Now here is, that was 17. Here is 18. Now here is different. Here is b cubed, then to the exponent 2/3. Instead of add 3 and 2/3, you should do multiplication right here. So 3 times 2/3. Now remember, below 3, there is a denominator, which is 1. So then you can cancel this 3 downstairs and this 3 upstairs. You then have a b to the 2/1, which is just 2. So you have a b squared. That would be the second choice right here. The answer is always simple and nice. Now, question 19. Question 19, we can see here the base is the same, which is z. Exponent 1 is -2/5. Another is positive 3/5. When you see the base are the same, they are both z's over there. You see here. Then you simply do is add exponents. Let me write negative 2/5 plus 3/5, which is z to the 3 minus 2, which is 1/5. And then that would be the final answer. So it's the first one. The rest of them, they're not correct. They didn't ask you to write in the radical form, but if you are required, you should do in this way. But here is sufficient because they did not ask you to write the exponent form into radical form. So you are done right here. That was 19. And here, we may do question 20. Question 20 says that the radians required for a cone to have a volume V and height h is given by this formula. We want to find the necessary radians to have a cone with a volume 2,512 cubic inches and height h is 6 inches We use pi as 3.14 and round the nearest whole number. Okay. Based on the question here, we know you want to write R first. That's question 20. Question 20 here, then equals. Here we then have an expression. You want to copy the expression here first. 3 times v, and then pi h, which is height, to the exponent 1/2. You may change this 1/2 to radical, and then 3v, and here is pi h. Now, what do we have for v? V is given 2512. Pi, they said, is 3.14. And h is 6 inches. So then in your formula, you then have a radical 3 times 2512. Downstairs is 3.14 times 6. You may do some consolation first, and then when you plug in a number into your calculator, it might be easy. We have a 3 here, and we have a 6 here. Cancel common factor 3, so here would be 2 left. 3 divided by 6 is 2. Okay. And then when you plug in the number into your calculator, that would be much easier. So you turn on your calculator, and then you may use bracket. Upstairs is 2512. That's upstairs. Downstairs, divided by what? Bracket 3.14 times 2, close bracket, and then another bracket. Okay, and then we want to choose the square root. If it's square, you use arrow 2. If it's not squared, it's choose the radical. You want to put 1/2 here. Like what? 1 divided by 2. You may also write 0.5 rather than 1/2. Okay? So in this way, we can have an answer is 20. So that would be the last one. So that would be 20 inches. Last one. Okay. Keep going. 21. Let me start with the black marker. 21. We have a 12th root, and then inside is x to the 8th power. You know, if you write using the fractional exponent, 8 is as a numerator, 12 should be done on denominator. And you know there is a common factor 4 there. So you may divide it by 4 here and here. So then you will have a x upstairs will be 2, downstairs will be 3. And then you may write it back. It will be cube root of x squared. Which one is that? So the third one, cube root of x squared. All right? Okay. Question 22. Question 22, we want to multiply and simplify. Assume that all variables in radicand represent positive real numbers. Here we do not have letters, so all numbers in our example right here. Here is radical 18, and here is radical 16. Remember, since here we did not write the index of radical sign, it means 2. So that means we have a is radical 18 times 6. And then we know 18 can be written as 3 times 6. That's 18. And then we have another 6. So these two, 6 times 6 is squared. Okay, so then 6 can be out. Inside will be radical 3. Okay, so which one is right? First one. Okay, so let's probably stop here. I'll see you next time for 23.